Hello, everyone. Welcome to what I like to call an episode of The Messy Desk, because it does get messy around here when I'm working. I have a new product to show you, and you're going to be thrilled. Those of you who work in colored pencil and like to use a little bit of heat, we have some choices, some of which are expensive, some of which are cheap. One thing I've been doing for years is to clip my work to a heating pad. Now, my lovely heating pad has worked fine, but it's lumpy. In fact, this one, all the coils are bunched over here and it's very lumpy, and then there's nothing over here. Well, then I saw something really cool, and I've been sitting here waiting for it to heat up for 1 second so that I can show you that this little piece of magic is just wonderful. And I was in a workshop where someone said, oh, the whites on this, they're just getting so white. Well, of course, we're putting them down with heat. So on the special highlights that you want them to be brighter, the heat will melt your pencil, especially if you're using something with a low melting point like a Prismacolor pencil. So the heat that we're talking about is paper thin or acetate thin. It's this little sheet, and these coils are the heat conductors, and it has a high-low setting on the wire. And the one I got is the one that's 8 by 16 inches, so it'll go behind a generous section of whatever you're working on. So what I wanted to show you is that without heat, I can color along, and I know I'm on the wrong side of the paper, but with heat, the pencil just seems to flow a little bit more. You get more out. I was doing it on the other side where you can see, it just went on the smooth side of the paper, lighter and more paint-like. So wonderful thing to have. So what this is, you will not find in any art store. You might find it in your pet supply store, but not all of them have this one. I will put the link for the Amazon one. It is a lizard mat, a reptile mat. There's the packaging, and I will put the link. It is probably about $14. It's wonderful. It's thin. It would fit right under a piece of paper. You can set it high or low. And like I said, there was a smaller one, maybe 6 by 8 or 8 by 8. I felt like that was too small. This one's 8 by 16, but with the heating part up here coming out, I feel like not much of it is extending out above the drawing board, so that you can really either brighten your highlights, make your colored pencil go on in a more paint-like fashion. Do remember, though, that when I do this, the tip of the pencil is warming up. So what I usually do is get 2 pencils out of the same color. When this one's kind of worn down, which you will find you go through them quicker, but you do on sanded paper and other things. So go ahead and then switch to the other pencil. That way, this one's cooling before I put it in the pencil sharpener. Don't put it in your pencil sharpener warm. It'll just make a gooky mess or sharpen off too much of your wonderful point. So there we have it. That is this edition of the Messy Desk, and our brand new product, the Reptile Mat Heater, for approximately $14 on Amazon. And it will just be a wonderful heating element for those who like to draw with heat and colored pencil. Thank you for watching, and have a